Okay, now let's throw us all into one, okay? Basically, we're gonna wrestle, okay? He's gonna wanna shoot on me. What I wanna do is keep my head lower. And this is the last time I'm gonna go over, because I don't want him to be able to control me any which way. Okay, I don't want him to be able to do anything here. I don't want to be able to do this, anything. Okay, I want to be in Royce's position, always lower, and I want to be always coming into the guy. Okay, push it, and keeping him on the defense. Okay, my ideal position is this, two on my feet. This. I'll come out and I'll control something, and I'll keep pushing in. Because what are you supposed to do to get a guy to shoot? When you shoot on a guy, what do you want him to be doing? Coming to you or going away? Coming to you? Right. So look at his feet when he starts pushing back. Okay, he's pushing back. See his feet? When I take my force out from underneath him, his feet will come towards me, and that's where our shots come. This stuff here, this won't beat a good wrestler.
Is it running now?
This won't be someone like Royce coming here and tapping his head and trying to shoot on it, because he sees it coming a long ways away. It's very easy for me to counter any type of setup, this, where you tap the head, bob. It's very easy to counter that by doing this. He goes, just by lowering my head. Just by lowering my head here. Because Royce can't get under me. As long as and he spends a lot of energy doing this. Here. And all I have to do is stand here. And anytime I see Royce coming, he can smack my head all he wants. But as soon as I see it coming, I just drop my head. And a leg goes back, or two, just here, come down here. Okay, and he never gets a hold of my legs. Okay? So, let's throw it all into one. One, I don't want him to control me, but also at the same time, I want to be pushing into him. Okay, we're going to get the ties. Right now, we're just going to use our head in the middle of his chest, here. Okay, that's what I want to do, because who saw him? He is, he's backing up. Now, if I'm lower than him, okay, watch. Okay, go ahead and try to get up, Royce. See, if I'm lower than him, all he can really do is push back or circle away. And if I keep coming into him, he has to back away. If I'm lower than him and he can't get underneath me, what can he do? What can he do to me? If he can't underhook me, and he can't get underneath me, he can't jack me up, he can't do any upper body stuff because my arms are here. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to spend quite a bit of time on this because I've covered a lot of little things that are really important. The biggest thing, if I had to point out one single thing that's important in that whole bit I showed you, is the head. This. Keeping your head lower than his. Not only for my sake, and we'll go through it as far as shooting, but I don't want Royce to be able to get in on my legs. That's fine to be able to counter guys and stuff, but I don't want to go through him. If there's 10 seconds left, or 20 say, and I'm down by 1, I don't want to spend 15 seconds trying to get him off my leg, and then the rest of 5 seconds trying to take him down. Okay? No matter what anybody says about counters, you're not better off here than you are with Royce. Okay? So watch my head. Royce is going to just take some outside shots. And you get a lot of this in high school. These guys doing this, right? They're here and they stutter, step, and then they shoot. Okay? Watch how easy it is. Now I'm not going to use my arms. All I'm going to do is just drop my head. See, Royce can't get underneath me here, and therefore he can't get a hold of my leg. And applause a lot of times, the guy won't sit there and chase around the whole match. Usually after he takes a couple shots, here, sometimes you can get him in the front headlock, or you can come back in and you start pushing here, and then just take your shot once you get used to doing this. But this is something that takes a lot of practice. Okay? You understand this important thing? Basically, the head is very important. Push in with the head. It's very important that you keep your arms in because this is not a good position to be in. Royce's position, an underhook. There's a lot of offensive stuff you can do right here. So we look at that out. How do we keep getting an underhook? Okay, and then say if I go to get an underhook, how do I? Take
Poor. Really poor.
How do you want to keep his head?
Really poor.
Keep it down or?
The light.
Just watch his
light.
Royce is going to keep it.
I think that by opening that door there, I think he screwed it up.
You might not go down in your face.
I think so.
Paper.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
No real gain by that, okay? But by keeping his head cocked, I pull him right in there. It's just like taking a 2x4. If the 2x4 is right up here connected to his head, that's exactly what it feels like. Okay? And so you pull a guy right in there. A lot of times your best shots are right when a guy does something like this. Here. Okay, that's sometimes the best setup. But what I'm saying, if you incorporate these into your style, in other words, if Royce do everything that I just said, how can I score? Okay? If he keeps in a good stance, he lowers his body, elbows in, and head here, there's not a lot I can do at all. Because I can't get under him, and if every time, the only setup, I can't control him, because if I go over, start snapping his head down, he's going to shoot in on me. I don't want that. If I can't get under his arms and under his head, how can I score on him? Upper body, or how can I score on him lower body? If I can't snap him down, I can't control on it, how can I beat him? So you can shut down the best wrestlers in the state by simply learning these. Okay, not only is it important in offense, it's very important in defense. Mainly in defense. Because if I can't do anything to Royce. As long as he keeps his composure in here, well, how am I going to control it? I go for an underhook and block it off. I might peel it away. If I snap here, it'll be in on me. I can't get under him, and every time I go to shoot, he drops his head, and I can't get under him. So it becomes very frustrating for a wrestler when I meet somebody like this. You know what's going to happen? I'll make a bad shot, I'll do something stupid, and he'll score, even if he doesn't have his shot. Because it's very frustrating for me to try to, get under this guy, and he keeps dropping his head. In other words, if Royce keeps trying to shoot on me, I'm going to be the guy in a good stance, a good position. Okay, I'm here. Okay, I'll just keep blocking my head. He gets frustrated because he can't control me here. Okay, and he's going to take long outside shots like that, and he's going to become vulnerable for easy scoring opportunities. And he'll wear himself down. Okay? The biggest thing, again, let me remind you, is that the head here is everything on the feet. If it's lower than his, okay, so far all we've done, we haven't made contact yet. I showed you a little bit about pushing. But if it's lower than his, you can't get under it. Right? And if I cock it, he tries pulling me in or pushing me into him, he just pulls me into his legs. Okay, the head's very important. Okay, this is very important because why? Can't underhook it. And he can't really control you, can he? I mean, how can a guy control you? He can possibly do something like this. Here, go ahead. He gets, like this. But, I'll show you stuff there, but that's not really much of a controlled tie-up. It's not a controlled tie-up like this, or like this, or something that's, that's effective. Okay, this is more like a stalemate here situation. Okay, now, so we got those done, right? We got the head. We're going to go out a little bit again and go over a bit. All I have to do now, once I master those things, defensively, I'm fine. I'm set. Because he can't really do nothing to me as long as I stay like that. As long as I stay like that, my feet are moving good. He goes to shoot in. I see him coming. I just drop my head, and my foot will go back. Okay, watch this drill here. Here's a drill that you're going to do when, just in practice, just to get used to dropping your head, kicking your leg back. Okay, Royce is going to, if he wants my right leg, he's going to go like this. Okay, and if he wants my left leg, he'll go like this, and if he wants a double, he'll just go like this. Okay, or just go right and left leg. But okay, if he goes to my right leg, here. See, all I have to do is drop that's all you need to do. Your head has to go down, and it's going to be weird because you're not used to putting your head looking this way. But that's what you have to do. Even if Royce got all the way down, okay, Royce, go ahead. Even if he's shooting, see, if I just get this right there, see how much that's going to stop it. This isn't a good position to be in, but look at what could Royce score here? And that's what it usually looks like in a match in slow motion. Because your hand will get caught right there, and you come up and he's right there. Sometimes you catch him on your knee, sometimes you can't, but you stop him from getting here on your leg, which is important. You don't want to be able to give him that chance. Okay, now, for setups, we'll go over all sorts of setups, different, but they're all going to be something like this. An underhook, a 2-on-1, a Russian tie, and we'll get into this. Something like this, here, head here, something that's always got control of the guy. Because that's the only way I'm going to move a good wrestler. Ideally what I want to do is what? What'd your coach tell you with the leg? You want to do what? Move it to you, right? Okay. So ideally, is this going to ever move that leg to me? Maybe, I mean, bad. But now watch this. Something like this, here, control tie up and grab that wrist and try to underhook me. Boom. See, that leg came right to me, he was off out of balance. And that stuff's a lot easier to do than, I mean, it's not, I'm not draining myself. This will drain you here. Here. Okay, because that takes a lot of work to do it. And it's not really doing any good. You should learn to get away from it and learn to get into this. Here. You've got to mix it up. You've got to, don't be afraid to grab a hold of guy. And a lot of us are. High school and college are afraid to make contact. They're afraid to make contact because they feel vulnerable. They don't feel comfortable making contact. But what's Royce going to do to me if I come here? Anything? You know, he'll try to block me out or something. There's nothing to be scared of. You have to get used to that. Okay? So what we have, we've established this, right? Our stance, some of the technical points. And the last thing that we're going to show you that's very important on the feet is the ability to get your head lower than his and push. Because that's going to set up my shot. And that's going to win the match. That's going to win the match, period. Right, okay. See, now what I want to do is I want to start pushing Royce, and then he's going to push back. Otherwise, it's going to look awful funny wrestling a guy like this, oh man, if he doesn't push back. Like this. He's got to push back, okay? Now, when he pushes back, he's doing what? He's going right towards you. Right, and his leg will go towards you. That's when your best shots will occur. When you push into him, move some way, I don't mean you have to move out of the way. Just a little leg stance right here, just a little leg movement, and he'll be going this way. That's when your best shots occur. He's coming right into you, he's forcing into you, and he can't adjust. Can he adjust when I do this? When I just, see, he can adjust when I go here and here. He can just kick his leg back. Here, when I'm pushing into him, he has a hard time adjusting. Because he's pushing in, he has a hard time adjusting when I'm coming down. He can't put that leg back and just waits going forward. Okay, that's what I mean by adjusting. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. Okay, I'm going to wrestle, where we shake hands. What I want to do, I'm going to get in a good position because I don't want him to score an outside shot. I'm going to come here, here. This is my position. I got my head under him, and I'm controlling his elbows. I'm controlling his elbows. It's just one control tie. But I'm controlling his elbows here. But see, see how hard it is for him to. See, I can just push him. You know, we go off the mat the first time. I didn't do anything. But as soon as he pushes back, there's a shot. I didn't take it that time. This time I'll take it here, here, here. It's because he's pushing back into me. My head's lower than him. There's nothing that's stopping me from shooting. Okay? There's nothing that's stopping me from shooting. Chest here, here, here. I can shoot any time. Okay? That's what we use a lot in Iowa. A lot of the guys, what we teach the guys to do is to push, push, push. Yep. Elbows in, head here, head lower than his, and push. And push, push, push. Now watch, when I push it, here's some mistake some guys will make. I'm not like this, right? My legs are bent. I'm kind of like a tractor. Okay, when you do weights, that's what you're like. Keep those legs bent, like you're actually pushing something. Like the guys that play football, you know, the sleds. Very simple. There. See how his legs come back? Here, here, here. It has to register up here. Exactly what, exactly, see, okay, say for example, I'm going to shoot a high crotch when I know this, when he pulls this back. Okay? But he doesn't pull it back just normally, so he has to give me some percent. But okay, in slow motion, I grab this and he's pulling that back. I have to know at that time to hit it. And that's where drilling comes in. You see, that's where the timing comes in. Okay, because the majority of times when I grab this, the guy does pull his arm back. It really makes sense. But, I mean, that's a scoring opportunity right here. He pulls that arm back, he pulls me right into it. And there's no sense I shouldn't take advantage of it. But I'll never learn that unless we drill that way. Okay? Or it takes a lot longer. Okay, so now what we're going to do, okay, what I taught you right now on the stance, I'm going to keep emphasizing that throughout the period on our feet. Okay, but try to remember those things. Head, here, arms here. Bend over a little bit. Okay, feet, here, here. Okay, and this all depends. My stance will change sometimes just because of the way my knee feels, or my back feels. I'll have to change my stance. It all depends on your physical makeup and what you feel comfortable at. You've got to be able to move. You know, I don't know how you feel here as opposed to me. You make that up yourself. But these things pretty much stand as a rule. Here, here, here. And these are all those things that benefit you if you learn. Okay? Always. Never are those things bad. Always going to help you out. A lot of guys shoot a double leg, but there's a lot of times where you shoot it differently or it's a different setup. A double leg, even though say that's all you know, say that all this guy knows is double. But there's 1,000 different ways to get in a double. There's 1,000 different ways to get there. And so the move, even though it's a double leg, it's a broad move because there's so many ways there's so many times you can use it. You know, the only time I can use this, it's not right here. You know, it's not just going here, here. There's tons of times. Okay, so that's what makes wrestling such a science and why you should spend so much time technically. Okay. But the penetration step, we're going to go to the penetration step. Here's why you guys end up on your face. I see Royce and I know I got to get a takedown and I shoot here. With my head here and this leg never follows. See, no leg, or it starts to follow, but I'm already bent over. Okay. Here's what you have to learn to do to penetrate either on all your shots. This right here has to come in this way. Up. When it starts coming in like this, here, you're going to go down. Okay? Initially, off the setup, you're going to go here, but now as I shoot, I'm going to come up here on a double. My back has to come in there straight. Otherwise, there's no way I'm not going to be able to shoot. And I'm not going to be able to get a double like that. If he comes in like that, like a tackle, what's the guy going to do? Sprawl. And then what's keeping him up? Nothing. So you have to learn, at the end of this penetration step is like this. Here, here. And this leg is always up. Outside leg's always up. Okay? It's not good back here. It's terrible back there. Some guys shoot on 2 knees. If Royce, the reason it's good, it must be up because if Royce turns the corner on me, he starts sprawling away. You see how I can move with him? Okay? And also, it's very easy to pick him up from here. Here, just cut the corner. Okay, a lot of times guys get in trouble getting this, but their hips come up like this, which is bad. But with this leg up, you step up across, and we'll get him up. So we'll get into that. We'll get into this real shortly, actually. But again, that's a gauge you have to have. You got to know when you shoot that double leg that this leg has to be up in here. We're at a heavyweight, right? Over here. Okay, it doesn't matter how big the kid is. It doesn't matter how big he is. With this leg up, he's not going to flatten. He's not going to flatten. Okay, here he might. Okay, with the leg back, he definitely will. But with this, here, he won't flatten. Here. Okay? Now another thing is lock it down here on the knee. Because if I lock up here, watch this. See how his hips start getting away? His legs start getting leg situation, this controls, his hips start getting away up here. Here, they don't get away. See, they stay right in there, and I can score on it. Okay? Okay. The setup we're going to use, we're going to go out there, and basically what we're going to try is just to shoot a good double leg with back in, with back straight, and the arms here. Okay? That's the most important thing we can learn right off the bat. Because we got to get away from shooting down. We got to be able to, okay, now let me go over this again. To get that position, we got to what? To get here, we have the lower elevation. Okay, so before every shot you ever take, single, double, high crotch, you have to go down first. Down. Because if Royce stays up and shoots towards my leg, you see the angle he's going at already? He's going down this way. How's he going to get his back on? Only when you get real good you can do that. You know, but as of now, you have to learn to be in here, drop, and shoot. Here, this leg up. Okay? The setup we're going to use is this. We're going to come out here inside tie. See this? Inside tie. And just drop my body low. My hands will still be up here. Drop body low, come here. Okay. Inside. We're going to do a lot of inside tie. Here. Get up inside. Okay. Here, here. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop. Bring my arms in. Here. Here. Okay. For a setup, for a finish, okay, we're just going to, this time, we're just going to do the double. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to double here and take him which way? Okay, watch. Take him to the right. Here. Okay, now you got to hold with this, right? Okay. Keep this. Watch this. Which way is he going to come? Okay, he's going to try to come this way. Keep your shoulder in his stomach. Get your hips up off the mat. And take his legs and put them up on top of your legs. Okay, here. Okay, go ahead. See, Royce can't get off his back here. Here. You probably won't pin it there, but you get 5 points. How many times have you got a double and you just dump the guy and let him go? Probably a lot. You've gotten a double. Okay, but this time we're going to return into 5 points. Okay, watch again. Okay, we're going to go through everything now. Watch. You go ahead and tell me how to do it. What do I do first? Inside tie up. Drop. Here. Shoot. Leg up. Okay, now hand here. Here. Okay. Now lift. Okay, if you see on his shoulder, just lift. Okay, now just take him. Now in here, lock your hands. If you didn't have locked already. But take him to the side and keep the shoulder in his stomach. Because if it's not, he'll just go to his stomach. I get a takedown, which was bad, but I'm missing 3 easy points that I could have. Okay, keep it here, lock in here. Okay, I'm not on my side. Remember that. Not here. Scoop here. And I'm not holding any of his weight. It's all on my leg. You see, I can sit here all day. Okay. If you guys have any trouble, probably that last part. Okay. I'll show it to you one more time. The last part. Okay. Well, I'll show the whole thing. Okay. So I'm out here with Russell. Here inside. Here. 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 Okay. He's gonna try to fight to his stomach. Here. Just keep my shoulders in there. Keep it up here. See, I'm kind of in this awkward position. Just keep my shoulders here. Here. Okay, and all your weight's on his stomach. And some of his weight, and I'm carrying some of his weight. I got the same tie, and I'm leaning right here. I'm still looking at my elevation, and I already have my leg cocked, so I already automatically got power. Well, I mean, it's the same. It keeps them off balance because they don't know what I'm going to do. They don't know if I'm going for this thing or my double. I learned this shot right here, like I got my same setup like I would for my high crotch, but all I'm doing is dropping and I'm hitting my double and coming up. So they don't even know if I'm going to shoot my high crotch. I can have them fooled, you know, I can have them stepping back here, and then I could be hitting my high crotch, or I could be stepping right here, hitting like this, hitting them, and doing my double. essentially the same thing, but all you're doing is you're reaching with your hand instead of just down like this and coming in. I want you guys have the hand inside just like we showed. You know, I'm pulling them in just like Lenny showed you pushing. But all you're gonna do is you're gonna drop, hit, come up. Okay? The big thing what Royce is doing is just dropping this side. And I'll get into showing how many times all you have to do when you have a tie-up like this is just drop your arm and you have a single leg. It's there, but you never really knew it was. Okay, what Royce is doing is tying up here and shooting here instead of here. Okay, go ahead and show again. Right here again, all I'm doing is stepping right here. Same motion as my high crotch, but I'm just over here a little bit. And same motion as my near arm far leg. So I got 3 moves I can work off of. You don't even know what I'm going to do. I can hit this move, I can hit my high crotch, I can hit my double leg, or I can do a single. So all from the same, there's 3 moves that I'm doing from right here, and they're all the same step, the same lowering of elevation, but he don't know what I'm doing. I can be tapping, I can be stepping right here, tapping right here, coming in right here. You notice his head's lower too. His head's right here in my chest. Okay? And another thing, I think the last thing that okay, Royce goes to do this. Go ahead, shoot. Good, stop right here. Okay, here, go ahead, shoot. Okay, see this arm? All he's doing is just pull it straight down. Okay, pull it straight down to the double. No, not your double. See, he's not leaving it up. See, just kind of throwing it over gently, not too much whip, just kind of going, letting it go. And now I'm in my position where I'm same thing when I'm knocking right here and he falls a little bit. I'm coming up with my leg, driving over. Same motion, muscle one time. An inside tie up, right here, my head's in here. I'm pushing, he'll be pushing back a little bit. I'm just gonna drop. Now. It's like, just the same motion and everything. Okay. It's like pulling over, just reach. Okay, that's the one, I'm gonna show you, you're gonna work on that one, and then you're also gonna work on the one that I'm gonna show you here. So you have 2 to work on this time. Okay. Okay, I'm going to just basically show you another setup. Basically, the step's about the same all the time on a double leg. Okay, there's different ways to get in there, but you have to lower yourself, and this leg, whatever side your head goes to, that leg has to be up. Otherwise, you're going to end up on your face. A good rust. Every now and then, you're going to end up on 2 knees, you're going to suck it up and you say, oh, got it. But the majority of the time, you get a good rustler, he's going to, if you don't have that leg up, he's going to push your head down, get those hips back, pop his hips, and you're going to end up getting taken down. Okay? But this takedown, I'm going to do a different setup this time. Okay? Here, okay, this inside control, are you guys getting the hang of that? The inside control, we're using it a lot, but here's what it is. It's just coming to the inside here, and the elbows stay on the inside, and see these arms? They're grabbing hold of his triceps. And this is a very effective tie-up. Very effective. And you'll see a lot in every style, from college to international. It may be just 1 inside tie and a head, or 2 inside ties, or 1 inside tie and something else. But a lot of people, Russians, Bulgarians, best Americans, use this tie because it's such, I can do so much with it. Here, firemen's. Here, I can move it so well. Here, snap down, push. I got good control. The biggest thing though is don't let him on the inside. See, and you gotta learn to fight with those elbows. But it's very hard to keep the Russians from getting the inside. So a lot of times when you get this inside control, you gotta hit that move right away. Okay. Okay, again, I'm gonna have inside control. Okay. Bang on the head. Here, and lower. Okay, now a lot of times, here, on takedowns, when I'm going to do the setup, and here's a misbelief by a lot of wrestlers, it's this. If I'm going to do an arm drag, it's arm drag, and then wait till he goes by, and then grab his leg, which is not true. On all setups, when I bang this head, I'm on my way in there. The setup has to be simultaneous with the penetration. And that's why a lot of people say, well, God, I use that setup, and he gets out of it. Because the timing is not right. Okay, when you do this, you can't wait for him to get back up. You have to go because you know that when you do this, he's going to be coming back up anyway. Because when he does come back up, he's going to sprawl and you're not in a better position. Your setup has to be simultaneous with your penetration step, no matter what it is. You can't do the setup and then take it and the penetration comes second. They're simultaneous. Okay? So here, here, here. Okay? I'm lowering this on top of, when I pop, I'm also lowering my step. Boom. See, I got a hold of his head. He's going to go up. I'm going to penetrate in. Okay? This time, the finish is just, I got my leg up, right? Taking this, he's going to sprawl. Just taking this at the knee and cutting to the outside here. And cut and letting him go down. Letting him go down. He's cutting. He's sprawling, just taking the knee and cutting to the outside. Here. Here. Okay? And then what's there? Right when I take it down like that. Huh? Is that what we went over earlier? Right, I see, I can grab, okay, if I do this here, and he's right there, if I just throw my shoulder in there, I'm back right where we were a little while ago, right? Here. Okay, but it's just another, this is another take, this is another finish. Okay, double leg finish. Okay, so we got two, we got Royce's. Okay, what's that? You remember? Here. Penetrate, and you can use the same one we've been working on as far as the same finish, take him to his back, or you can use that one I just showed you. Okay? And then mine is, what's the setup? Here, okay, it's just not here, it's here. Taking the head down with you, and then penetrating through, and then cutting here. Cutting his leg underneath as he sprawls. Okay?
Can you see Royce one more time?
Okay.
Right here. Give me a step. Like any of the high crotch. Just like it's almost like just like you were shooting in first. That's why it's good because it's the other wrestler. This is stuff what you're trying to do. That motion is primarily for a good like high crotch and stuff. Like you're stuck and you see usually double legs are done from the square stance or something. But you're just bringing the arm over a little bit more. Trap it. Because he's going to pull that foot because he's going to know you. He's going to probably think, if I've been coming out here and I'm like wrestling, and I'm trying to hit shit like that, and next time I'm in there, he's going to keep that leg back. So I'm just going to take the other leg. So I can use both. And I can do a lot of tapping here too. If I wanted to shoot that, I can tap right here. He's tapping, he's coming back and get either leg off his face.
Ever get in a situation where you shot a double and you're right here, and he keeps sprawling? There's no way I can suck him up, because he keeps going back. Okay? Have you been in that position before? Where he's like this. He shoots a double, you're under, but he just keeps going like this. See, and you can't bring him in because your hands are right in his whole hips and his weight. Okay, now not to do that step I showed you where you step to the side. That's the only way you can get him up. Okay, and this is where you see how important it is. He's sprawling back. Instead of going into him, I step to the side here. And lift. Okay, stepping to the side. That's a new concept for you guys because you're always used to going in and pulling to you. Okay, but here's an example where he's up there, you're trying to bring him in, he's sprawling back. Instead of going in, instead of bringing my leg this way, bring it out here. Okay, and push off this leg, like I said, here. And you bring him up. Okay. Here. Okay. Let's, I'm going to show you this again, but we're going to go right to high crotch. We're going to go over this lift again on high crotch. Okay, but I'm going to show you just one more time what it looks like from the back. Here. Okay, now I'm going to try to lift it. This comes here, up, and then I transfer my weight here. A high crotch is very similar to a double leg with body position, penetration, and everything, except that it's only going to thing to do. You can't sprawl. Sprawl is not going to help him out in this situation. Okay? You can go right behind him and sprawl. You know, when you get to our level, they never sprawl when you get here. But at your level, sometimes you do. You get here and they sprawl. You just cut the corner and they sprawl in the face. Okay? But the high crotch is, again, this position. This leg is always up. Always up. Your head's always pushing in. And this is how we want to hold the leg. Okay? We're saying we're shot at this high crotch. He didn't sprawl. Okay? We're trying to do the best for us. If he sprawls, you can pretty much feel, just let it go. Okay? But you don't really have to learn that too much. All you're doing is sprawl, just cut, sprawl, just cut here. There's not much to that. Okay? If he doesn't sprawl, you have to learn how to finish it here, and that's how we're gonna work on this morning. Okay? This is the position we want to be. Okay, here, now watch. Here, take this hand. Okay, you guys are usually hold on to like this, right? Here, anything from here to here to here. These aren't as good because I have to lock this in. Because if this starts getting away, so does his hip. And then he starts cutting the corner. The thing you have to fear in a high crotch is him going around here. Or flattening out. This doesn't want to do that. Okay? So to prevent that, we're going to do this. This arm is going to go here. See that? See how far through that is? It's not here. It's not just my hand. It's all the way through. Almost the elbow is on his calf. The elbow is cracked on his calf. And my hand now comes on the top of my other wrist, and I pull it in here. Here. And this locks it all in. This locks everything in. And what you're going to do is you're going to go up there right away and you're going to find out you're going to have your shoulder this high and you're going to say, well, I can't get it through. Because your shoulder has to drop down. You're not going to be able to be in this position to get this through. Your shoulder's going to have to drop down here. Sometimes you have to bring the knee in. Okay, inside here. And this comes in. Here, just throw that as hard as you can. Okay, here, you put it two by four. He can't go ahead. See, he can't get his leg back, and I'm not really doing a whole lot. I straighten my elbows here. Okay, go ahead and just try that right here. Wrist on top of wrist, and just left hand right here. Here. Okay, what's going to be wrist on top of wrist, my hand on top of my wrist. Here, both facing down, and lock it in. This is where you tighten it up. Here. Okay, this is a very good high crotch setup. Here, Doug can move that. See that? That's what I want to do. I want to get here and move that. And I do that not just by hugging here. See, what's going to move, Royce, is when I step out here and I take my body out and bring it into my body. But I'm low. See, I go low and try to bring it down to where I am. Okay? If I had a rope that was pulling me, here, I probably would step as much as I went down here, right? That rope was pulling my hand, just pull like 4 inches, I'd probably step here, but pull 4 inches here, I do something like that. And that's a principle you want to kind of use. I want to pull him to me in a circle. Not like, now, see when you're coach, they told you, your junior high coach told you to circle the guy a lot of times like this. That doesn't work. Found out because he'll just stay right there and we'll just go like this the whole time. Okay? So what I have to do is I have to come here just a little to the outside. Sometimes just go back. Sometimes just go back. And then just pull him, lower your elevation, and pull. And that's all you need. You don't need him to step 4 or 5 times. All you need is that leg to do is come. Is that leg going to stay there? It won't stay there more than a split second. You have to be ready to tap when you move that leg. That leg's coming. You should be going. When you're wrestling the leg, okay? When the big turn time comes around, your timing should be that efficient. Okay, anyway, so what we're going to do is just here, inside tap, just step here to the outside with the opposite leg, the opposite side, which you control. Here, and just pull. Just duck, squat, pull. So it's here, squat, here, step, squat, pull. Shoot. Here. Yep. Yeah. Okay, again, I'm in this position. Okay. 99 times out of 100, what's this guy doing shooting? Sprawl. Right. That's not banging. He's going to sprawl. And at your level, they'll always sprawl. At my level, 9 times out of 10, they sprawl. And they know this. They even know this here. Okay, here. Here. Okay, use this. Get your shoulder down here. Here. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This leg's on here so I can push. The back slightly back. That's where it's bent. You got it. If I was to come in here like this, see, I'm going to be going this way, especially for freestyle. You can't have your back straight up like this because they'll take it this way. Okay, so I'm here, here, here. Okay, now, like I said, he's going to sprawl. I can hold his leg in there if I wanted to, but I'm not interested in holding his leg. I want to finish. Here, he's gonna sprawl. I'm gonna take this leg back here and just take him down, buckle down the mat here, and come here. Okay, you can do that every time, taking him down to his butt right there. Okay, but that's not gonna finish the move. Okay, he's not gonna just scramble to his stomach when that happens. Okay, and that's what we're gonna have to work on. Okay, here. Okay, so the finish is here. He can sprawl. Leg goes back and just pull him down here. Now, okay, here's a position that's tough to learn also. This right here, don't be on your knees. Okay, don't be on what? Okay, remember that. Because you guys will get here and you'll be out here like this. And you're not gonna finish right there. Okay, here, you're gonna take your shoulder and push it in his crotch. You see what I'm doing here? And these hands are going to come up and elevate this to his side, to his tailbone. Okay? This is the ideal position I want to be in every time. Majority of times they'll try to hold on. Okay? They'll try to hold on right here like this. And when he does that, grab his wrist, step to the outside, and do a grabbing here. Okay? Control his ankle here. If you control this, he will kick back, and you'll lose that leg, okay? So control his ankle here, lock it in here. And you can pin a guy very easily in here because he can't bridge. Here, okay? If he does kick, if he starts kicking in, if you have a hold down here, let go of that, don't hold on to it. Keep a hold of the wrist. Now, which way is he gonna come? Towards me, because he's not really gaining a lot going that way. So he's going to come towards me. Get your hips up off the mat and push in to him, and hip highs over, and just come on top of him here. Okay, and you're in another pitting combination. Okay, so we'll go through that series again. Okay, here. Okay, here. This is the position I want to be in. Here. He does this, holds onto my waist, grab the near wrist, get your foot to the outside, just walk right over your head. Here. Okay, here. Holding on right here. Pin him. See, I can hold on all day right here. As soon as my leg is, so that's ideally what you want. If that happens there, I hold on to the wrist, hold on, push back, sir, up here. Yeah, that's what you have to do here. Hip high, put one foot over the other, and hold. You see how I'm still holding on to his wrist. You have him on his back. The setup is inside tie. Up here. Elbow the inside. I'm stepping here, pulling him to me, shoot, here. He sprawls, bang, there. Okay, let's step over. Okay, here. This is the position I'm in. Here. Okay, driving my forehead's on the mat. I left like this. Okay, forehead's on the mat here. Lift it. When this happens, okay, he grabs right here. You don't have to worry about lifting anything. Just grab, get to the outside, take your leg, walk right leg. Do I hold on to it? Better bring it back. No. Let go of it. Just let go of it. You start to keep hold of this. Push back into it by bringing your butt off the mat. Don't do this. Because they'll start beating you. Here. 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 All I do is take my leg back, bring it, swim with my body here, my chest, shoulder. So I'm just going to bring this down. Here. Now sometimes this hand will go off to adjust, okay? But now, see, you guys want to be like this, you know, like this, anything like this. My hips are straight. Bend in here, forward here, on the head on the mat here. Okay, now to do this, grab this wrist, the near wrist, and now here's where some of you are fouling up, is you're kind of messing this up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is shift here. Now I got to reach down here to the ankle, right? Because I need that ankle, because this is no good. Here. Now watch when I go. I got to cut here. This has got to cut powerful. Because if it's not powerful, it's going to be like this. And this is what I'm going to end up with. Okay? That's not any good. So I got to kind of roll. You almost have to roll to do this. Freestyle, I can roll. Push it off the mat the whole time. Push it off the mat, hold in. See, what I'm doing here, I got to keep the pressure. Push. Here. Get him in this position. Otherwise, you'll end up, and you got to end up like this. Yeah, okay. That's why you're not going to push. Now, you got it has to be powerful. And then your head is here. Okay, this is very frustrating for Royce because you took away a lot of his. What can Royce do here with one hand? And I got tons of things I can do from here. Millions of things. And one is high crotch. Okay. But now you see what I've done? I've controlled the wrist, the elbow, and I'm pushing with my head. You think I got a good control tie-up? Good control tie-up. Is that hard to get into? It can be. It's not that hard, but it can be because he'll keep jerking his hand. Like when you first started, well, that guy didn't know what to talk about because every time I do this, he jerks his hand away. But you learn after a while, he'll jerk his hand away, Sometimes you get a hold of it. And you'll learn that coming around here instead of doing things like this. Otherwise, he'll jerk his hand away. And when he does jerk his hand away, that's a shot. Because how he jerks his hand away? Usually like this. He pushes off that foot and doing this. And if you split second again, there's a shot. Okay, so we're here. We're going to work on this tie-up. We're working on this tie-up throughout the camp. As long as we're here. Here. Pushing here. Okay? I'm just going to show you real quickly what I have on this tie-up here. You see how Royce has his elbow up there? You know, a near arm far leg or single? Here, that's here. A high crotch, we're going into all my knees. Here, a double. Here, an arm curl. Here, body lock. Here, a double. So clear it. See, here I got the ability to step back and pulling into one arm. Clearing that arm in here. So it allows tons of things. Plus, if I don't know where to take it all I do is this and this. I'm frustrating him, I'm stopping his offense, and I'm making him look at it. If I can't do anything else to tie up. Okay? So we're in here. We're going to control it. We're not going to go out. He's not going to try to get his hand over it. We're just going to go out and grab a hold of it and do this. Just grab a hold of it. Put your head into here. The tie-up is this. Here. Just clear it into the inside. Okay, now watch. Here. Did you see what hand's free? Hand and hand hold and wrist. This is going to stay in there because I don't want that arm to come out here. I don't want that arm to come out here and catch it. Okay, so I'm going to keep a hold of that until I got a hold of the leg. back like this. One leg's gonna be leading. Jump back and pull that in. Pull it down and in. Here. Here. There's my high crotch. Okay. Here, here. Now I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Watch him down. He's gonna sprawl. He's gonna sprawl every time. Here. Here. Okay, now exact same situation. Here. Okay. If you guys haven't learned, some of you guys have figured this out yet, and I don't expect you to, but I'm gonna use this like a 2x4. And this is when I'm buckling under this knee like this, right? Have you found that out yet? I'm buckling this knee down under. This has to go like this. Okay, here, here. Okay, now here's the situation. Okay, you see where I am? Okay, I'm gonna stay right here, here. Okay, now, hands come here. Now this is where it's vital. See, this isn't as good. Okay, this is the best. Hand here. Now watch, all I'm gonna do, his legs up, here. Bring the inside foot under. Drop out of his crotch. Get the pressure off. Here, be here momentarily. And as soon as you grab this, here, here, you'll have it. Because now all I have to do is grab this. It's not that tough. Elevate a little bit and step up here. Now, what can Royce do from here? Can he grab a hold of me and fight here with his leg up in the air? No, he can't. Okay, that's what he's going to do. He's going to turn out. Okay? To prevent him, okay, I got 2, no matter what. But 5's better or a pin. So I want that 5 better or a pin, and I'm going to secure that leg by doing this. By grabbing the top, coming around. Get to the outside here, here, and just come in between his legs. This is a Turk. You guys know a Turk? Some of you do, some of you don't. This is a Turk. Here, and just stack him up here, in this position. Okay, and there's a pin there. And if I can't control this, if I don't even control his head, I can keep him on his back just by doing this. Here. Okay, again. We'll start, I'll do the whole move again. And then I'll do it one more time down underneath to show you exactly what I'm doing. Okay, just grab this. Don't waste much time. Grab, him hand fight. Here, step back a little bit, just so you clear that arm away from here. Here, step back a little bit. You can do it slow at first. Pull this that way. Okay, that's exactly what it looks like in slow motion. Fast motion, it looks here. Okay. Here. He's going to sprawl. Take this down here. Here. See that? So I step around. See, otherwise, if I didn't get around that leg, we could just keep going back and forth. But I get around that here, here, and up in this position. Okay. And the other one is, if you get these hips all the way up, then I just come up with it. Here. Right, I'm hooking the leg. I'm dropping. This is going to be right here. Okay, he's going to sprawl. He's going to sprawl, and I'll come here. See, here. And this leg comes up here. You see that? It's like a fireman's carry. Right, pose with my arm. And now just come up. Just come up in the air. 2. Okay, everybody. Guy grabs your head. Guy grabs your head like this. Come across. Come across. Look the other way. Bring it right across your chest. Across your chest. I didn't use my other arm yet. Okay. Here. Here. The show guys, and they get here and they want to come here and just, you know, kind of work into a high crotch. But don't. Think of it more as a fireman's carrot all of a sudden. Okay? The guy goes side, he cuts the corner, I'm going to take a bad shot. There it is. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to my top position there. So what I do is I come to him, down, readjust, here, here. Bring the shoulder up, here, and just come straight up. Come up, off the ground. Things are this. The setups